Alright, what's up and good morning everybody. It's Kirky's Garage. Probably the cleanest you're going to see this bench for a while. We're doing some maintenance today. Actually, we are going to make an adjustable panhard bar because the bushings I have on the current one are shot. I'll take you guys out there in a minute and show you that. But just wanted to show all the fun that goes into building panhard bar for a 3rd gen Toyota, or 2nd gen too, I guess. So let me show you what I got here. Everything I got was from Rough Stuff Specialties. They're pretty close, so shipping is pretty reasonable for me. I got 2 3/4 heims, bought them in the kit, so it comes with the Welding bung, jam nut, and misalignment spacers. I went for 9/16. It's because everything in my suspension is either 9/16, 3/4, and there's a couple 1/2-inch bolts. But I'm almost completely going with all metric bolts. And then I got a 3-foot section of, I think this is 1 1/4 outer 120 wall dom. You can get away with something. I mean, this isn't very lightweight. This is much more heavy duty than what came factory. But since your panhard bar doesn't come in contact with the rocks, you'll be okay. So the mount width on a Toyota is about 1 5/8 plus or minus a few millimeters. It's a metric measurement on the panhard bar, so the distance between the bushing is 1 5/8. Whereas whenever you buy like any kind of standard rod end with a misalignment spacer built into it, you're going to have 2-inch. Sometimes bigger, sometimes a lot bigger. So what we need to do is trim these guys down. It'll take about, I think it was about 3/16 of an inch off. We'll hair more than that in order to get it down. I trimmed this one already, and you should get it perfect. It's actually, the mount you have to take off is exactly the width of one of these large trees. So that made it easy. Go take a measurement off the truck, chop the dom down, and then get to welding. So just to kind of show you what I have going on right now, this is my current adjustable bar. I made this 10, 11, even maybe longer ago. I have the Eamkeith brackets on both sides, which gets this bar real nice and flat. However, this is a factory bushing. This is just one of those builder bushings, probably off a YJ or something like that. I tried those one-handed, it may not work, but yeah, it's hard to show. But anyway, the bushing, the sleeve on the bushing on this one has separated, and this one has got some slop in it, and I was able to turn it earlier with 2 hands on the pry bar. So we're gonna get that out of here. Get my tape measure. Get the eye to eye on this. So about 37 inches is our eye to eye on this one. Yours might be different, depending on what brackets you have, your lift, all that goes into it. But 37 so we're good. Let's be able to cut. Triple check them. Good enough for me. It's weld. One thing to note, I like to weld with the rod end in here. Just a little bit of time. If you get the rod end too hot, you'll melt the sleeve in there. But without the rod end there, you can distort the threads. You have to tap it, so like leave this threaded in and just not put a ton of heat in it all in one shot. So I'm gonna tack both sides, and I'll do a little bit, You'll see. You'll be fine. We're tacking 3 places, so it shouldn't distort or change. Smooth that out a little bit with the flap wheel. Yeah, I think I'll definitely smooth that out. Just get some lumps out. But not done. You gotta paint it, because nobody likes rust. So, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, it's right hand, left hand setup if you are gonna buy from Rough Stuff. I think the total, I think I'm only at like 120 bucks tops. I mean the bolts a little more. You can get these in Home Depot or McMaster or Amazon now. So yeah, I gotta go find some primer and paint. And then, yeah. Install the rod ends. You can use anti-seize, you can use grease, just use something. Don't need a ton. Okay, so they're in. I had to clean the threads a little bit on this one, but not too bad. They're in. I wanted to show that step just so that years from now when I go to adjust this, or when you go to adjust yours when you build yours, you'll actually be able to. I've had ones where the rod end is seized in here, and you have to heat the hell out of it in order to get it to move, and it's not fun. So hopefully that'll save you an hour of cursing and whatnot. Alright, so we're back underneath. We're gonna get this one out. One thing you may notice when you remove a panhard bar, the truck may shift one direction or the other. So having a ratchet strap, you can go from ratchet strap from here to the frame to kind of squeeze everything back together. Hoping I'm not going to need that. And also the new bar is adjustable, so we'll get it working. So it's a little windy right now. I don't know how good the audio is going to be, so let's get the. One thing I'll mention is this guy. This is the one I made years and years ago. He's already 9/16, where this one isn't. So this one I'm gonna have to drill out to 9/16. So I probably should have mentioned that when I began. But if you're doing this to a stock, you have to drill out your mounting holes to whatever bolt size you end up going with. You can see that ain't good. So that bushing's pretty shot. This one doesn't look as bad as what I thought it would look. Okay, so I got new and old lined up and bolt through it. Got the length correct. I gotta drill this guy out. And then hopefully I got the width correct and the strong drill will probably be better for this. sneak a washer in there. Shifted just a hair, so I'm going to unwind this panhard so I can get the bolt in, and I'll count the number of times I turn it so I can turn it back. That was easy, only about one turn. There we go. There we go. Back where it was. Now there's tension on there. It's not moving at all. Okay. Just hand tighten these for now. Back with the big wrench. And let's tighten these guys in. Alright. Alright, now one on one. You're done. You're good. That's it. Well, hope you like it. Try to build one yourself. It's not that easy. Like I said, counting the drill bit, probably $130. Maybe 140 with bolts. Yeah. Got any questions? Leave them in the comments. Subscribe if you want to. Don't if you don't. Have a good day, everyone. Alright, now one on one. So you're done. Good. that's it. Well, hope you like it. Try building one yourself. It's not that easy. Like I said, counting the drill bit, probably $130. Maybe 140 with bolts. Yeah. Got any questions? Leave them in the comments. Subscribe if you want to. Don't if you don't. Have a good day, everyone.